So yes, title is true. Yes, I did buy a 41mm Tiffany. And yes, this is also the second time I bought a Tiffany Rolex watch. So for some of you that may have seen my other video, you know for a fact that I already purchased a 36mm Tiffany and wore it pretty much everywhere. I never took that watch off. It was great while I had it. So maybe you're asking today, why did I switch? And was it worth $10,000 to upgrade? So here today, we have the 41mm Tiffany. And for those of you who may think it's not the 41mm Tiffany, here is the white card to show you the exact reference date and whatnot. Okay, yeah, it's the 41 Tiffany. I'd rather not pull out the warranty card. I want to keep the serial numbers private. But yes, it's a 41mm Tiffany. Why did I switch? The truth be told, the 36mm was too small. As you can see, this fits my wrist very nicely. You know, my wrist is a bit wide. Now, it's only like 7 inches, roughly, but the 36mm was just too small, period. Every time I looked down at it, it looked a little dainty, and it kind of looked like a woman's watch to me. That's the truth. Now, is it worth $10,000 more what I already spent? To me, it is, but to the average person, no. They probably just stick with the watch. I switched, and it's just a much better looking watch to me. Now, if you're buying and debating between 36mm and 41mm, I recommend you try it on in person. In my opinion, the 41mm Oyster Perpetual looks much more like how you want a Rolex to look rather than the 36 on me personally, but it just depends on your wrist size. Now, I have a buddy who has a Wimbledon 36mm and it looks great on him, but his wrist is just simply not as wide as mine. I'm 5'11" and I have some wide wrists, let's put it that way. So yes, that is the reason I switched, and I spent quite a bit of money to get the upgrade, and I wanted to make a video letting you guys know why. Now, for all the people that are like, oh, 36 is a woman's size. It's not a woman's size. It's made for a guy with a smaller wrist, okay? And if you want the presence of a Rolex, the wrist presence that, you know, you desire when buying a watch like this, the 41mm, I don't think you're going to regret it. I think you should try it on, but I think for most people, they should get the 41mm. I just think the 36mm looks simply too small. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Here's the 41. You can also tell that there's a lot of differences between the 41 that you wouldn't expect. The markers are just way bigger. It's not even close. Like when I saw them and put them side to side, it's just a massive difference. There's way more lume. The markers are way bigger. And not to mention, this one is just simply a better long-term investment. Now, I'm not looking to sell this watch by any means, ever. I'm not going to. Let's see if you guys can see it. I'm gonna show you the scratches and stuff. You can see it. I beat this thing up. I don't take it off, and I'm proud of that. Like, when I get stuff, I wear it. Like, I'm the type of person that's gonna buy a watch and just let it sit there and be like, oh, you know? No, I'm wearing the watch, and I run in it. I go everywhere with it. Now, if you can fit a 36, props to you, because you're gonna save a lot of money. But for me, every time I look down at it, it looked a bit dainty. So we switched to the 41mm. Yes, it's very expensive. It's literally half the price of my car. And I just bought a new car, so that's interesting. But yeah, I was very happy to upgrade. I'm glad I did it. I'd do it over again. But, you know, if you want the Tiffany dial, it's going to run you a lot of money. That's no secret. But yeah, I bought the 41. Let's see if I can take it off the wrist and just show you guys it. But I love watches. This is one of my favorite watches ever created, just because I love turquoise. It's my favorite color. That is why I bought this watch. And yeah, it's a hype watch, but it's discontinued. And they're getting harder and harder to find. You go on any market, there's only like single digits of these to begin with on secondhand marketplaces. But yeah, you could watch a few videos on why this watch is so popular. It's very interesting. The celebration dial too, I saw in person. It looks kind of, you know, interesting, but it's a little crazy. It's a little out there. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I switched to the 41mm. I splurged, but was it worth it? Yes. Now, one final question. Is the watch worth $25,000? Well, not if you're starting a business. You can make more money off of it. But, you know, if you made your money kind of like I have and you've done the things you've needed to do, it's worth it to treat yourself sometimes. And this was absolutely well worth it. So, you know, every time I'm working on my laptop, I get to see this little thing pop into action. You know, it's kind of like a success symbol. Like, you buy a Rolex to have a success symbol on you at all times. Plus, you know, it looks great. And, you know, one thing about Rolexes people also don't understand is when I was in Las Vegas, I was getting just more credibility because I was wearing, and that was a 36 at that time, but I was wearing a Rolex. And when I was walking up to distributors, I just simply had more credibility. I was being treated differently than friends who were with me that were walking up to the same distributor without one, because just having one of these on shows that, you know, you're on top of stuff. And that's just the cold hard truth. So anyways, happy with this Rolex. Just want to make a quick video, show you guys it, whatnot. Is it worth $25,000? That's your decision to make. I would say for me it is.